welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Esther J. MsTopacJay. I hope you babes are doing fantastic, especially during this kind of trying times we've been experiencing over the past few weeks. Everything is going to be alright. I believe everything is going to be alright, and I hope you just simply staying safe, okay? And wash your hands, okay? We've been saying that for many years. I don't know why people are not panicking about it now. Anyway, let's move on, okay? So today's video, as you can see by the title, is about some neglected makeup products or makeup products that I simply forgot that I own, or some makeup products that I actually see that I do have but I don't want to use them because some I don't really like, and the others I just maybe want to savor them because it's finishing or something like that. So we got that kind of combination in front of me today, okay? And if you have to join the FamBam, please make sure you subscribe down below, okay? Turn on notification. I don't know why I'm talking like this, like I'm a journalist or like I'm a newscaster, but anyway, join the FamBam by subscribing down below, turn on notifications so that way you don't miss out any single video from me, okay? And without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. So the mixture of high-end and drugstore affordable products, but the majority of the products in front of me are actually affordable / drugstore, okay? As you can see, I've already gone ahead and did my brows. There was a brow products that I wanted to share with you babes, but I couldn't use it because it's no good, and that's one of the reasons why I'm basically neglected it or just toss it to the side, like get away from me, okay? I don't even remember this. It's a brow product that I bought at Miniso a while ago. Was it Miniso or Daiso? One of those two stores, and it looks like, as you can see, it's falling apart, but it looks like this, and it's a brow pencil. Yep, it's just falling apart. The main thing is, like, I have to like press hard to actually get pigment out. Like if I go lightly, I hardly get pigment. So whenever I'm trying to use this to do my brow, it's like I'm literally like self-inflicting harm, and ain't nobody got time for that, okay? So from today onward, I'm just going to toss it out because there's no need for it. I can't even use the spoolie because it keeps coming off. I could glue it together, but I've got other spoolies, so goodbye. Next product, we're gonna do the eyes first, and I'm excited about this product. Do you guys remember when this came out? I don't, because I don't think I was really into makeup when this came out. And then when I got into makeup, I started hearing about this, and I'm like, I gotta get me one of these, and I bought it, and it was well loved, okay? This is the Morphe 350M palette. This is the matte one. I bought the shimmer one as well when I was going to London about 3 years ago, but I realized I don't really need it. But anyway, look at this. I really enjoyed this palette. Now, I finished this brown shade, yeah? And then I tried to take the thin out. I was just experimenting to see if it was magnetic. Turns out it is not. I really love this palette. I love the browns in here, but my favorite brown was this one. I think I mainly stopped using it when I finished that brown shade. That's literally the time that I stopped using it. All right, so we're going to use the shade right here. I'm just going to create something with it real quick without actually wasting too much time, okay? Just gonna something simple, you know? Simple. I've already primed my lid using the L'Oreal Infallible Modern Concealer in the shade 338 Honey. So I'm just applying that brown shade in my crease, just like so. And the brush I'm using is by Ovoni. It does not have a number. It's just a big, fluffy brush. All right, so now I'm going to pick up this kind of reddish shade right here, this one, and I'm going to be using the same brush. Am I in the center? When I'm editing and I notice that I'm not in the center, that really grinds my gear, literally. Or I'm applying that red just on top of that brown a bit. It's still nicely pigmented. I'm just gonna grab one of these brushes. Maybe I might as well include this in this neglected video. I bought this in a set, and the only brush out of the sets that I use is the one that I use for highlighter, and outside of that I don't use any other brush in the set. This is like the mermaid brush set because the brushes are too dense and just, I don't know, I didn't really like it. So let's try and use it. I'm picking up that orange shade, this one. I wish that lid bends backwards. I'm applying this in the crease. All right, that's no good. Yeah, this brush is terrible. Nope. Gonna go back to that other brush. Let's pick up a more darker brown, this one right here, and I'm going to apply this in the outer corner right here. This is not the right brush for this, but I can't be bothered looking for a brush. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my creases and then L'Oreal Infallible Modern Concealer in the shade 338 Honey. So now that that is done, I'm gonna go back into the palette and I want a lighter shade, of course, but I don't think I ever used this pinky base one. I'm gonna pick up this one right here, this pinky base beige shade, beige pink beige blush. I can't describe it, but you can see it. I'm gonna use this brush. Oh, I'm using the big side. Oh god. Not planned, not completely planned, but anyway, I'm gonna pick that up and just, yeah, too big. I'm just using it to set the concealer. I don't need it to be, you know, overpowering or whatever, just to set the concealer. All right, so that is it. I'm gonna put lashes on later. I still kind of like this palette, and I say kind of because I'm noticing some shades are kind of getting a bit more powdery than usual, like that beigeish pinkish shade that I used, but it set the concealer nicely. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's just because it's been a while. I don't know, but I still like it. I really do. To be honest with you, if they launched it right now, I would still be intrigued. I probably won't go ahead and buy it because I have the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which is quite similar to this one as well, but I still like the palette. Okay, let's move on to the next product. All right, next product, primer. Right, so we've got the Revolution Pro Prime and Hydrate primer, this one right here. And I remember when I first got this, I used it non-stop. I'm trying to remember. Okay, I think I stopped using it because it was finishing, or it's finished. Oh, there's still a bit in there. Okay, because it was finishing. I really love this primer. If you've used the Too Faced Hangover RX primer and you love that, you will love this one because it feels, smells, tastes like the exact same as the Too Faced Hangover RX one. Okay, literally. And I love this. Not for its longevity on my oily combination skin, because as you babes know, I am oily in my T-zone. It's not really oil minimizing or oil controlling or whatever, but it's nice and hydrating, and like when I apply it, I feel refreshed and brand new. And I like the coconutty smell. It smells a bit coconutty, but not too coconutty. Do you know what I mean? Has it got coconut in it actually? It probably does, but I don't really know. Anyway, that's what matters, is the fact that I love this primer. And I will buy it again before I reach for the Hangover RX primer by Too Faced, because I love that one as well. Oh, now it's gone. It's still spitting a bit. Oh, now it's finished. Okay. I guess we're gonna put that in an empties video. Now it's finished. I love that thing. I love it so much. I love that. All right, that's been applied. I've been talking way too much. So next, I'm not going to set the primer down with a powder today because I don't have. Yeah, I'm just not going to do that step. Next product I'm going to use is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. The last time I used this, I believe, was the same month or year that I did a foundation test on it, and I think that was like 3 years ago. That was 3 houses ago. Hold on, I'll be right back. Wow, March 25th, 2017. And today's the 22nd of March, 2020. So it's almost 3 years ago that I used this foundation. I think after I did a foundation test, I used it a couple of times, and then other foundations came out because I was banging out foundation tests then, you know what I mean? But from memory, I remember loving this foundation. So I've got 2 shades here, shade 13 Chestnut and 14 Golden Toffee. So I'm gonna mix it. I believe that's what I did then as well. I had to mix it, and then I used Chestnut as a concealer, but I've got another concealer today. So I've got 2-part toffee and 2-part Chestnut and 1-part toffee. Oh, I didn't color correct. Oh, I guess I should put toffee, Golden Toffee in my 5 o'clock in this area right here, since toffee is a bit more red. It's not too red, but it's red when I apply it all over my face. All right, so my camera died. Oh, my memory card is full and I'm transferring it right now, and I'm blending this, and I am shook it to the core, and I just wanted to record it. Oh my god, it looks good. I like this foundation. All right, so I'm now done applying the foundation, and my memory card is now free again. Now let me speed up my talking before my memory card goes full again. All right, the foundation is beautiful. Okay, I love it. Look at my skin, like it looks beautiful. I absolutely love it. Now the main thing is it feels quite sticky, and I applied it about 20 minutes ago, roughly around that period. Okay, so for oily combination skin, it is a bit of a concern, but that just basically means that you just have to set it with a powder. But I love the way it looks. Now the next product I've got is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in a shade Amande. Okay, Amande. But yeah, this is what it looks like. When I first got this, I used this quite a ton. I think there's only a little bit left. I do like the concealer, but it doesn't have too much of it doesn't have a lot of coverage, in my opinion, for me anyway. And I don't like the applicator. It's too skinny. I just kind of feel like I'm stabbing my under eye. Do you know what I mean? Like it's too skinny for me. I don't really like it. You know what I mean? All right, so guys, I just blended the concealer out here, you know, on the rest of my face aside from the under eye, and it is beautiful. I don't know what I was going on about the coverage. I think because the foundation is flawless underneath, you know, like I don't have to worry too much about the coverage or whatever, but it looks beautiful. Obviously we haven't done the under eye yet, so I want to go ahead and contour, and this is a product I haven't used in a while. Okay, this is the Black Radiance True Complexion Cream Contour Palette in the shade medium to dark. So I'm gonna pick up the contour shade there and kind of, you know, apply it, you know, contour my face with it. I haven't really been cream contouring. I've mainly been using bronzer. Yeah, I guess that's why I haven't really been reaching for this. So I'm using this Royal & Langnickel complexion brush in a number BMD185. I'm gonna apply it right here. It's quite warm and red, isn't it? This is actually really nice. This is similar to my Fenty Beauty bronzer shade in the shade Mocha Mami. Bring it down here as well. Wow, I haven't cream contoured my nose in a long time. All right, I'm gonna go back with my sponge and just dab this in. I'm using that side that has that I used for the foundation. All right, so I've gone ahead and blended the concealer out. I forgot how radiant looking the concealer is, and especially on top of this foundation that's already kind of radiant looking, it's extra radiant looking. Do you know what I mean? Not terrible, but interesting to see. But I still look beautiful. Okay, now the cream contour. Okay, I thought it was looking patchy there, but it's still looking all right. Okay, so let's just jump to the next product, which is the Colourpop No Filter setting powder in the shade Ballarat. I remember when I first tried this, it was interesting. I liked it. I wasn't necessarily in love with it, and over time I still didn't really fall in love with it, but I really do like it. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a difference between love and like. Okay, I'm single, I know the difference. All right, yeah, but yeah, I haven't used this in a while because I'm mainly using my Dermablend loose setting powder in the shade Warm Saffron. That is my ultimate all-time favorite powder on my Only Combination Scheme. It is amazing. Set that concealer with it. Oh, okay, looks like I'm gonna have to reevaluate my everyday makeup that I left in my car. I mean, yeah, it was really nice. I just wasn't in love with it. I only love, like 100% love one powder in my collection. I like my other powders. I kind of love my other powders. I'm only in love with one powder in my collection. That's the Dermablend powder. That's like the best powder ever. So whenever I'm using a new powder, I always kind of compare it to that Dermablend powder. And I know it's not fair because the Colourpop one is more, you know, affordable and whatnot. But, you know, that Dermablend powder made me really realize what good powder is. Do you know what I mean? This powder, if you're not careful, I mean, not the powder particularly, the shade, but now if you're not careful, you're gonna end up looking a bit hashy with age. But I did all right. It is a little bit, I feel like it's a bit, I don't know what to say. I don't remember what I thought about it the first time, but right now I feel like it can have the tendency to be a little bit dry if I apply too much, and I did on this side. Yeah. All right, so next product is the CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronzer. You guys remember I used this a ton, all right? And I actually have two of this that's similar in condition, okay? As you can see, I can't open it right now. I have to open it when it's kind of laying flat because it's broken. So is the other one. It's literally like crumbled. Do you know what I mean? And I stopped using it because of that reason. Also because I got the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mami, and I love that bronzer. So this kind of took a back burner, but I love this bronzer as well. This one and the Fenty Beauty bronzer are very, very, very similar. But I think the Fenty Beauty bronzer is a bit more smoother, if that makes any sense. I did do a comparison between the two. Anyway, I've picked up a bit. Just gonna use it to, I mean, that contour is still there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just gonna use it to accentuate it. Next, we're gonna do highlighter, and the highlighter I haven't used in a long time. I believe the last time I used this was when the Fenty Beauty body bronzer and whatnot came out. I think I was doing like a DIY with this. I believe it was this one, I can't remember, but anyway, this is the Artist Couture X Jackie Aina highlighter powder in the shade Le Peach and Le Bronze. I haven't used this in a long time because I realized I actually prefer more pressed highlighters like this. If it's compact, you know, more pressed highlighter. But I do love this highlighters. They are beautiful, like just beautiful. Jackie did something with this. Jackie and Artist Couture, they did something with it. Now, where's my highlighter brush? It is not here. So we're just gonna go ahead and use an eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna be using the shade Le Peach today. And just, like, it's beautiful. Oh, and if you apply too much, it's an easy fix. Look at that. Oh, apply this and then go in the sun. you would just be staring at yourself in the sun for hours without realizing it's been hours. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna use that as my base, and then I'm gonna use the Jenny Jenkins X Blackout Highlighting Palette 2. I haven't used this in a while either, and I love this palette right here. Ooh, love it. Okay, you can't compare, but they're two amazing, you know, women of color. You know, I'm just gonna use it to top it up. You know, and I believe they're friends as well, so they're gonna continue their friendship on my face. I'm applying too much, but I can fix it. It's okay. All right, so I went ahead and I did my lower lash line. I basically just mirrored what's at the top of the bottom, just with a brown shade and mascara, and I applied lashes. All right, so my skin is still looking all right. This place I can see a bit of crack right here. Well, I can't really see it. Okay, I see it on camera. Never mind. Yeah, you can see it too. Yeah, there's a bit of crack right here, and that's from the foundation. So foundation is beautiful, but it's not like long lasting on my kind of skin type. Do you know what I mean? All right, so now we're gonna do lips. Okay, and these lip products I absolutely love. I love this lip products when I got it, and I got it in 2 shades, and this is the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Canvas and Burnt Spice. I use this a ton. I actually always use it together. I don't remember using it separately. Maybe if I did, it's probably Burnt Spice with a brown lip liner and whatnot, or if I use this, I probably used it on its own when I was reviewing the lipsticks. And I actually got these lipsticks in like 2017. I don't remember the last time I used this. It was probably like a year or 2 ago. That's why I'm featuring it into this video. Okay, and I'm gonna use both together. All right, I loved this. I remember I did a wear test on the lipstick, and it lasted a long time on my lips. Okay, it withstand a lot of drinking, eating, and whatnot, and talking. Okay, love it. And it smells so good. It smells like custard with powdered milk. And I love the applicator. It's like a mermaid's tail. I can't describe it. It's just, and it has that hole inside that helps it to like gather the product. Do you know what I mean? But I just love the tip. Ooh. All right, so here we are. Ooh, my face is looking good. All right, and that's all I tried in today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching FamBam, and once again, take care of yourself. You know, don't focus on the news too much if that's freaking you out. Do you know what I mean? And also hydrate, self-isolate if you're not feeling too well, and if you can't get tested. Okay, God bless you. I love you. As always, whatever to love yourself, and by God's grace, I pray I see you in my very next video. Bye. Turn notifications so that when you don't miss out. Ooh, turn it NARS naturally. Nope. Next, we're gonna do highlighter because the rest, yeah, and it is, and I'm gonna be using the, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments.